Right then, you know, 10 points and then 5, it will go to the league table. If you want to do like Mark does and email me in an hour and say, what's the score? That's fine. But obviously me and Dave, just like, he's just keen, just like to check that everything's all right. So question number 1. What is the newest lodge in this province?
Moon Bayons.
Moon Bayons?
I think it's the Sir Joseph Banks Daylight Lodge.
Brilliant. I will give you that. And you, Bayons, you get your 10 points. I would have also accepted the Freewheelers Lodge because it does have its number, even though it hasn't yet been consecrated. So we do, as I say, have a guest appearance by my son for the first round. So come on, William, do you want to come up and say hello to them? And are you ready to ask your questions? So are you going to introduce yourself to the crowd? Go on, say hello. Hello. Now, don't be shy. His questions. What is your chosen specialist subject? Star Wars. So question number 1, as loud as you can.
Who is the twin sister of Luke Skywalker?
Who is the twin sister of Luke Skywalker? You have got 10 seconds.
Princess Leia.
We've got an answer.
Princess Leia.
So we go to David, the captain.
Hang on, I heard Nathan say something.
It's Princess Leia.
Princess Leia, yeah.
Yes.
Answer,
Yes, Princess Leia. Good. Question 2.
In which crime lord's base did Lando Calrissian go in disguise to rescue Han Solo?
Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
Yes.
Well answered.
Well done. Can I just get you to picture Jabba the Hutt if you've ever seen the film? And I'll just tell you, the Russian word for toad is Jabba. I'm just throwing that at you. Then the next one, come on, do it.
Who am I?
Who is he? We ready? And go.
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, isn't it?
Who's that, Billy?
Chewbacca, you're absolutely right. Well done, mate.
Steve Jeeves.
Before your son.
He definitely
So
looks like you, Nick.
We've got that. Now you need to go into the other chamber to receive your wages. Say bye-bye.
Just before we go, Nick,
Bye.
Nick, before we go, big Star Wars fan as well.
Hey, look what BJ's got. Wow. Who's that?
Obi-Wan.
Yes, see, you see, we knew it was a good specialist round. Right, we'll see you later.
We dipped out on that round, didn't we?
Bye. So you got all of them correctly. He chose and wrote all those questions himself. He may be making an appearance in the final, but all I'm saying his chosen subject then is a bit more highbrow. Right then, question number 2. Those who rebuilt the walls of Jerusalem had a sword by their side and what in their hands?
Moon Bayons.
Moon's Bayons.
A shield.
Incorrect answer. I'm going to pass over. It's worth a guess. Sir Isaac Newton. Those who rebuilt the walls of Jerusalem had a sword by their side and what in their hands?
A hammer.
That's incorrect. The actual answer is a trowel, which makes perfect sense when you think about it, but that's what's there. You know the answer. Right. Which line of verse follows this? No mortal can boast. No mortal can more. The ladies adore.
Mark
Moon
Goddard.
Bayons.
Mark Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton.
Then a free and an accepted Mason.
Perfect. Absolutely fine. Well done. Now, round 2 questions. This is to you, Sir Isaac Newton. This is cooking colours. So, what colour is cochineal?
What's called?
Andy, it's
red.
Yeah.
It is red. It's actually crushed beetles originally. Question number 2. What colour is a bechamel?
Bechamel's white, isn't it?
It's a sauce, isn't it? Yeah, it's white.
White.
White? White sauce.
Absolutely. And question 3. What colour would saffron give to a dish?
Yellow.
You'd be yellow.
Oh, yellow.
Yellow. I would have obviously accepted orangey yellow depending on the particular breed. Absolutely.
Blue.
Yeah, I wouldn't have accepted blue. There is a limit. Right. Next question. Question number 3. Which lodge office is associated with beauty?
Mark Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton.
Mark Goddard,
It's the junior warden,
the junior warden indeed.
but not in our lodge.
I've heard that said. Right. So,
Historically, it has. Historically.
Yeah.
about 2 years away. Hello, you, Miss Jeeves. How are you? You've my son Richard gone. So your round, Sir Isaac Newton, is English words. Now these are pairs of words, and you must give both. And their definitions vary by adding only the letter S to the beginning. So let me give you an example. A large joint at the top of the leg and a boat, hip and ship. That's what you do. You add an S on the beginning of word one, okay?
I'll leave this one to Beach. He's nodding.
So, question one. A fast rabbit-like animal, divide between.
Hair and share.
Hair and share. Do you concur, Captain?
I've delegated captaincy responsibilities for this round to Beach, Joe.
That's fine, which you're allowed. You're allowed. You nominate, indeed. Number two. A fruit, example, a conference, and a large pointed weapon.
It's pear and spear.
Even I knew that one.
And finally, an exotic hardwood and a cut of meat.
Teak and steak.
Teak and steak, well done.
Genius, Beach. Genius.
People don't see that one because it's rhymed. Okay, give the next line of the opening ode. Hail eternal, by whose aid?
Moon Bayons,
Moon Bayons.
all created things are made.
All created things were made. Well done. Now, I hope the sporting fans amongst you, this is football club nicknames. Who are the Potters? Which town? The Potters.
Stoke.
Well
Stoke.
done. Number two, who are the Grecians?
Go on again. Exeter.
I'm impressed. And number three, who are the Gunners?
Yeah, got that again. Arsenal.
Well done. So
Well done.
good all round for you there. Right, we go on to question number 5. What is the meaning of the Hebrew letters on the arms of Grand Lodge?
Mark Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton.
Mark Goddard?
God is great.
No, I'm going to pass over to Bayons. What is the meaning of the Hebrew letters on the arms of Grand Lodge?
Anybody? Can we confer?
No, not on the start question.
Anybody? Right. Okay.
No,
God,
anyone better than me?
I've
In
no
God
idea.
we trust.
It's not actually, it's Kadosh Adonai, which means holiness to the Lord. Okay, next question. In private lodge toasts, what are the surnames of the eminent masons honoured in toast 3? There's 3 of them.
Moon Bayons,
Moon? Yeah,
the Deputy Provincial Grand Master, and the 2 assistants.
yeah. I'll push
What
you.
names?
I'm not. What I've asked for is the surnames of the eminent masons. You've toasted them hundreds of times. What are they called?
Well, there's 2 of them here, Brooks and
No.
and Bruce.
Not in toast number 3.
Am I on the right wavelength here then?
What's toast number 3?
Come on, Ben.
Too late. We can't answer, can we?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to move it on from Bayons and pass over to Sir Isaac Newton. I want the 3 surnames for toast number 3. The answers are, it's obviously the first toast is the loyal toast, normally to the Queen, but if you're in Hong Kong, it's to the President of China because it's the loyal toast, it's not the royal toast. The second is to the Grand Master. So the third toast is to Peter Jeffrey Lowndes, Spence and David Wootton. Right, next question. After a successful ballot, how long does a lodge have to initiate a
Mark
candidate?
Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
1 year, 12 months.
1 year. So Isaac Newton, you're absolutely right. and you go for special round number 5, which is biscuits. So, question 1. I'm having great fun coming up with these, I tell you. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, what do you have to do?
Join our club.
Join our club.
Join our club.
Well done. Question number 2. A member of the nobility and a biscuit.
Hobnob.
What?
No, no, is that right? No. Member of
No,
nobility.
I will take that as your answer because remember we have got to be strict with the thing. Has anyone else got an idea? A member of the nobility and a biscuit. The answer, you'll know, is Viscount.
Ah.
And question 3, think. It was the prize for the first ship to cross the Atlantic, and it is top quality cooking, particularly in French. Which biscuit am I?
Blue ribboned, Andy, or
Yeah, blue ribboned.
Blue ribboned. In French top cooking, cordon bleu, etc. Well done. Okay.
Hobnob.
Next question. It's a good guess. It's a good guess. You could do better. Right. So, what is the King of Terrors?
Mark Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton?
Mark Goddard?
Death.
It is indeed. Well done. And your round, because I am mixing it, is famous composers. Number 1, I don't know what made me think of this track, but which famous composer wrote The Arrival of the Queen of Sheba?
No idea, Andy.
I've got a few.
Elgar. Edward Elgar.
Not a clue.
All right, the answer is actually George Frederick Handel. And number 2, who wrote The Ride of the Valkyries?
Wagner.
Wagner is indeed. And number 2, who wrote Nimrod as part of the Enigma variations?
Enigma variation. Is that Elgar?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Edward Elgar.
Edward Elgar, indeed. Nimrod, obviously, the builder in the Bible who built the Tower of Babel, and because he was trying to be presumptuous and get close to God, God decided to confuse him. God decided to confuse him by creating the world languages, so they couldn't communicate and conspire anymore. Right. Question 10. In which year was the current Grand Master, the Duke of Kent, installed?
Mark Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton?
Mark Goddard.
1967.
Well done. Isaac Newton, 1967.
Would you like a rum, Mark?
Yes.
And question 7, your specialist is basically, it's the history of Lincolnshire. So which Lincolnshire town was the capital of England for a week?
Andy, is it Lincoln or today?
I don't know, guys. Honestly, I mean, it's Lincoln or Boston, maybe. I don't know.
Town. No. It said town, so it won't be Lincoln.
Okay, Boston.
Boston.
The answer, and you can Google it, is Gainsborough. Sven Forkbeard, by the way. Right, this is just a thinking one. Which Lincolnshire town was called Luda?
Got to be Louth, hasn't it?
Yeah. Go for that.
Have we got any better ideas? No, Louth, Nick.
Absolutely correct. And the next question, there is actually 2 possible answers. Which Lincolnshire landmark was the tallest structure in the world for a period of time?
I'm going to go St Wolfram's Church, but I don't know if
Yeah, I would say that, yeah. St Wolfram's Church.
Yeah.
No, the answer is Lincoln Cathedral from 1311 till 1548, and then the Belmarsh TV mast until Burj Khalifa was built was the tallest structure in the world. Right, question number 8. So, in which Masonic centre was the TV series Spooks filmed?
Mark Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton?
Yep.
It's Grand Lodge, Great Queen Street.
Yeah, obviously I'd accept either. That's absolutely brilliant. And your question is capital cities in Europe. Question 1. What is the capital of Croatia?
It's either...
Not Dubrovnik.
No, it's not Dubrovnik. It's... Oh, fuck it.
Oh no, it's not Riga, is it? No.
Football. Think of football teams, Beej.
In Croatia?
Bucharest.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Dubrovnik. It's not the right answer.
It's not. It's actually Zagreb. But bizarrely, you're on the right track because football teams, the dissolution of Yugoslavia actually came down to a football match, and it all started when Zvonimir Boban scored a goal. True world history. Right. Now, number 1. You to name one capital city that the Danube goes through. There's 4 answers, but I want you to name one.
It's not Paris. It's not. It's too obvious, isn't it? It's not.
The Danube.
How about?
Can you move your head, Nick, so we can see the map?
Where else is it going? Is it? I don't know, Andy. Sorry, I'll go for Berlin. No, is that too far? I don't know. My geography is rubbish.
Yes, Berlin.
Berlin.
The answer is Budapest, Belgrade, Vienna, or Bratislava. And then the next one, what is the most northernly European capital? That's a capital city in the continent of Europe. Which is the most northerly?
Is Iceland counted as Europe?
I think so.
No.
Well, if it is, it's Reykjavik. And if it's Finland, what's the capital of Finland?
Helsinki.
I don't think any of those are in Europe necessarily, are they? It's not Edinburgh, crazily enough, or something like that, is it?
No.
Andy, I'm going to have to push you for an answer.
Edinburgh.
Reykjavik.
No!
I wanted to say not mainland. I really did, but obviously I'd be accused of bias. So the next question. Question 12. Which Lincolnshire Masonic Centre is the furthest north?
Mark Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton.
Mark Goddard?
Barton upon Humber.
It is indeed. And your questions are poetry. Right. Who wrote I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud?
It's Wordsworth, Andy.
It's Wordsworth, Andy.
It's Wordsworth, Andy. Yeah, okay. Number 2, The Divine Comedy. Who wrote it?
Dante, Andy.
I think you'll find that that's Dante, Nick.
It is indeed Dante. And number 3, who wrote Paradise Lost? English poet.
Milton.
Isn't it John Donne?
No, it's Milton.
Yeah, go for that, Andy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well
So,
done,
right. Ooh, just getting rid of that. Next question. How many Ephraimites were slain?
Mark Goddard, Sir Isaac Newton.
Mark.
40 and 2,000.
I would have accepted 42,000, but 40 and 2,000 I'm saying. And your final round is on UK motorways. Which motorway, I've been creative. Which motorway joins Liverpool and Hull?
It's the hang on. It's
The M62.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, is it? Yeah, go on. Yeah, sorry, Andy, is, yeah.
M62.
M62. Next, which is the longest motorway in the UK? Now, that's a motorway for the full length.
M1? I don't know.
Is M125?
Has anyone got any suggestions other than the M1?
M25 is quite long, right round.
Yeah, maybe that.
That's 112 miles, isn't it?
M1.
The answer is actually the M6, which goes from the M1 junction 19 all the way to Gretna. And number 3, which motorway connects London and Southampton?
It's the M3.
I accept that. It is indeed the M3. Absolutely fantastic. So, well done, brethren. What we're going to do from this point is obviously myself and the independent adjudicator will go through these scores. It's been fantastic to see Little Miss Jeeves, and hopefully you enjoyed my boy William and his round, which he's about to inflict on the next team. It's been absolutely brilliant doing these quizzes. I do hope you've enjoyed it. What we're now going to do is scoring up, and then we will invite the top 2 teams from each half to play in the final, and then obviously for 3rd and 4th place. So I'll be sending out an email, but if you want to know the score, just let me know, and you can add it up in the emails. Just give me an hour or so to add it all together. Okay?
Well done, Nick. Well done, mate.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
You take care. Speak to you soon.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
All right then. Bye-bye.
Well done.
With the right